Hello everyone, my name is Edoggz and welcome back again to this review channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Galxay Force series. Just a couple here and a couple there. So I hope you enjoy what I have in my collection. So today we're going to be featuring the Galxay Force Master Megatron GD-01. He is a Destron. This figure is made by Takara. It came out in 2005. But if you don't know about the US version, it was known as the Transformers Cybertron series, which came out in January 8th through 2005 through December 31st of 2005. Only lasted one season. There's only 52 episodes, in which one of those have the third chapter of the Unicron saga. So we're going to go through everything that's in this box. So here's the front of the box. Let me give you a close-up review of it. Here it is. Now here he is on the bottom. And this depiction of him is more of the Galvatron design, where he's all silver and black. The actual figure is not really silver, it's more of a dark gray. I'm not exactly sure why they chose that. It is what it is. And this is the first, this is Cybertron on this side. I'm not exactly sure what that says. GD-01 on the top, which means Destron. On this side of the box we have the best mode in the figure, which is the car mode, better known as the Batmobile. And then we have the flight mode, and we have the two gimmicks on the side. We have him in the robot mode on the bottom. And on the back of the box, we have the gallery of figures on the top. And we have Megatron over here in the right-hand corner. We have another picture of the toy. This is what actually looks like more than the other side. And then we have the gimmicks here. And I think there's another gimmick. Yeah, there's two gimmicks in this figure. So yeah, and then we have this side of the box. It's showing you where the Cyber Planet key goes. It shows you where all the functions are and that stuff. And we have this action right here. They try to catch it on camera, but I think it kind of works. And then we have this piece back here. So yeah, that is it for the box. So let's bring in the figure. Now it does come in robot mode. The only difference is that the cape is in the wrong position when you first get it. The cape is a little higher up to put it in the box, but it's all right. It's fine. Now there is some I want to say nitpicks about this. Everybody has said it in the past, but we're going to get into it. So this is what the figure looks like. We have, let's see, like a orange, got like light orange here. We have the dark gray that I mentioned. This is the dark gray. We have the purple that's inside that dark gray. We have the lavender Decepticon symbol. His face, let's see. Let me get a face. Yeah, there goes his face. Painted in, I think that's off-white, but it could be white. I can't really tell in this light. Really broken out. We have the light piping, which is very good on this figure. And again, you still have this orange and some teal in the elbow. In this little section right here, we got a little bit of red there. Purple horns. Got a little purple there, and these things right here, I'm not exactly sure what would you call this underneath the arm, but it's purple. The shins have these purple shin guards here. It's flexible. I'm not sure if that's rubber or plastic, but it's flexible. Then we have orange on the feet, red in between these his waist. And a little bit of this little teal on the crotch area. Or should I say around the crotch area. Same thing over here on the elbow. And then on the back, more gray. Got this teal deck here, like more like a shark, like it kind of has like a shark motif kind of going on. Got the silver here, you got these things here, you got these purple things here, and we have these transparent boosters on the back and the front. It does come with 2 projectiles. They're in the box, but I'm not going to demonstrate that. Don't want to lose them. And yeah. Now, straight up, this figure has one problem, and that is due to the backpack. It's very back heavy, so you need to figure out a way to balance it so it would stand. And the only way I've been doing it is you have to move 1 click back on the feet, and you kind of move 1 click forward on the top, and he will stand fine. Now, it comes with this Force chip here, Cyberplanet key, Force chip, and in the show, it's based on finding these keys. There's 4 planets, and each planet had a different key. So the first planet was the jungle planet. It was disguised as a dragon statue. Earth key, the Earth key was possessed by Evac. He had one in that series. The giant planet key was on a ship in the middle of the Earth. And then we have planet Velocitron, which is a racing planet, and that was just disguised as a racing trophy. Now, to go back just real quick, the giant planet key is the same planet in my head where the minicons came from. That's in my head though. It has no connection to what really happened. So yeah, so you take this, and you can pop it into this slot right here, and it's supposed to pop open. And it pops this open. Take this out, and you're going to see this thing right here. It's 2-tone purple. You have the darker purple on the bottom, and we have the lavender on the top. This could have been silver, but I'm just talking out of my head right now. And you could just pop this on. Like, you could pop it on his arm if you want. You put it in his hand if you want. Kind of have that kind of deal going for you. It's not really a gun. It's really more of a blade or something, like an arm guard or some type of deal. But it looks better on the arm. But if you don't want this, you can try the other side. So you close this up. You can just pop this back in here. And this just plugs into this hole right here. And this everything claps. You just pop this out. On the other side, you have this clip right here. Pop this in. And this pops open. And you can bring out the wheel that's back here. Now, this is the best part of the cartoon. It was better in the cartoon to add on that, but this converts into a Gatling gun, and the gimmick doesn't really work. As you can see, it doesn't really work when you're trying to move the lever, which is sad, but it will work if you turn the wheel. So I'm not sure what's going on with this piece. It's always been like this. I never tried to fix it. You know, I just kind of left it alone. But in the cartoon, this was the craziest thing I've seen in the series. So yeah, he has this. You can put it in his hand, and you know, this is a substitution for his fusion cannon. You know, kind of deal. You could have it there, or you can put it on the side, whatever. So we're gonna put that back in there. Turn this, and we're just gonna reinstall this same way as the other one. Hold on. Handle's getting in my way. There you go. And then you take this key out. Now it's gonna lock. So that is 2 of the gimmicks out of the way. Now, to give you a sense of height comparison, this is Optimus from the same series, Galaxy Convoy they call him. This is his normal mode compared to him. This is how it always starts out, him smaller. And then we have Red Alert. This is Masterpiece Red Alert. Trying to give you a height depiction. Move that back. Kind of give you a scale how that looks. He will be back later. So yeah. So articulation. It's pretty good. At the shoulder, you can go all the way back to there. Now you have the option of flipping this out. You can flip this out, or you can keep it in. Doesn't matter which. And you can go all the way back till it hits the backpack. There's a bicep swivel there. We gotta look. I'm not sure if that's silver. Sometimes this looks silver, and sometimes this looks like teal to me for some odd reason. We have more than 90 degrees on the elbow. We have a little bit of purple on the forearm, on the top of the forearm there. Waist articulation is not great because of the backpack. The backpack is one solid piece. I'll show you that later on. But it's one solid piece. Legs go up. Bends at the knee. I'll give it 90 degrees on the knee. It can move outwards. That's due to the transformation if you need it. And there is a lower, maybe say lower thigh swivel at the knee. The feet can go up and down. They do click. They have this nice click to it. And that's what you need to use to balance this figure. Let's move that up because we're going to need the space. Bring that arm up. I'm going to bring the leg back, and that's it. That's all you're going to get. Not even this knee is going to save you from right here. It's not going to move. So there's no backward movements on the knee. All right, so the biggest problem with this figure is the part I'm fiddling with right now. Okay. Right. So there's a big hole here. You can plainly see there's a big hole, big gap there. And there's nothing to, cover that hole up because it's plugged up here at the armpit, which is the downer. But yeah, this is the only thing you have to work with to make that, at least presentable something. But once you got it posed, you don't really notice it at the end, to tell you honestly. And again, you can have these folded out. Let me just give you to have that kind of look, like so. Bring that back down for the cape. And that's it. That's all you have it. Now again, this is all in one solid piece. One solid piece. We got the orange, and we have some, it looks like silver breaking up the orange. You have the purple for the wings, and we have some teal on top of these things right here. Now, Megatron is a triple chainer. And we're going to go into flight mode first, and we're going to show that off right now. So we're going to take the arm, the first thing I like to do is not this. This ain't the first thing I like to do. But I'd like to take these things off first. Bring this around like that. And that's going to keep you where you need to be when you get to the end. And do the same thing on that side. Just bring that up. Right? You take these two pieces, you can fold it in, you can leave them out, it's an option. His head. Take the horns. Oops, sorry. Take the horns. Come here. Now the head has a little bit of limitation. It only can look that way. And it can look that way. Now if you use the table, his head is on the table, you can kind of make them look up if you want to. If you want to cheat it like that, you can kind of do that. Right? And take these horns and just flip them back. Right? And you want to flip up the chest because it was coming apart anyway. And it's going to clip together on this side. So there's a thing here and there's a slot there. And they just clip together. You're going to leave these things up because you're going to need space. Turn here and you want to turn there. Next you want to bring in like so. And you want to bring up like that. So you should have something like this going on. And again, they have the teal on the inside as well. Do the same thing on the other side. You want to bring the shoulder in, bring this out. So you want to bring this in. All right, so this part, you need to bring this in, right? Bring this in, and as you're moving it in, you can bring this part up. So it looks something like this. They got to meet in the middle, like that. Now you take these two pegs, they interlock on this side, there's a hole there, and there's another hole on the other side. Squeeze, 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 and then again, kind of manipulate this so that you have it the way you want it, like that. So it should look just like this. Now on the top side, you have the canopy, and let me just open this one more time to show you that you need to pull this out. Like so. Bring this down. And they're supposed to lock into the forearm. Sometimes you gotta adjust because the canopy has to fit on this peg. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. That up. Yeah, so there's two holes there. I'm trying to get that to work for me. Now I got one. Now I just got to pop the other one. And this is slightly difficult to get sometimes when you're working with the camera. Alright, so one popped in and it popped back out. Hold on. Turn this. I'm not going to wrestle with it anymore. I'm going to get it as close as possible. 1 second. Okay. Had to do that off screen. Sorry. But yeah, it's supposed to look like that. The two tabs pop into the two arms. And you can just fold these two pieces down. Right. So you want to hold these two. Push these in. And these two should be flat. Like so. There you go. Now it popped out. It popped out the canopy, but we're going to move on. It happens. Next, we are going to focus on the legs. So in robot mode, they're down here. This whole piece has to be facing down. In the flight mode, you have to just flip these up. So it's like this. You want to turn that way. Bring it this way. Bring it down on the leg. And you want to remember this piece needs to be on the top side, this peg, so it can reach this hole on this side. And that's how you know if you got it right. Do the same thing other side. Bring this down. Plug it in like so. Now the feet, they come up, but you have to unplug it from the wheels, and then you bring them up like that. So, and you just bring this in. Now another thing I want to point out is there's no real place for these things. They don't really go nowhere. They just kind of sit back there. I wish there was like a channel. They could have put a channel here so this can rest. And it's just something that just came to mind. Just throwing it out there. And then on the side, you just unplug this. Bring this up. Like so. And then you bring it back. Click that into place. Now you can manage these now or later. So it should like that. Now the plane mode is not too far. So we bring this down and we want to swing upwards. Bring this down again. And this peg here, it's going to peg in this small hole there. So all we got to do is bring this up. Kind of swing, you got to swing this back a little bit. Bring this down. And it should be like this. And it should peg in. If I have it in the right spot. Okay. If I'm wrong, let me try another one. Let me try another way. Let me get it. So let me just break this in half one more time, because it doesn't seem like it's working for me. All right, so this piece needs to be down here, and that's what I'm trying to make it do, but it seems like it's fighting me. All right, so we're gonna do this backtrack a little bit. All right, so we need to bring this way. Let's bring that the other way. That's my second option. We're gonna bring the legs up. Should do like this. Plug these back in. And now this should plug back this way. So we just bring that back, fold, plug it into the center, plug that back down. Same thing on the side. Let me fix his wing here, fix his wing there. Make sure this is all down. And we just fix these feet. Manage these wings here. And there you go. You have him in his flight mode. Very large flight mode, but it's neat. It's a neat thing. It's a neat thing. So you got it from the side, got it from the top, which kind of looks like a shark kind of deal, but I could be wrong. I'm just sticking up stuff. And then you have this side, and then you have the back. Now to give you a comparison, hold on, let me get it. Here is Masterpiece Thundercracker. This is the Hasbro version, not the Takara version. Get it in shot here so you can see, you know, the length of these two. Almost as long. I think it stopped short somewhere right in there. Give it. Let me see if I can get another perspective before it falls apart. So you kind of have that way bigger in mass. One more. Let me squeeze in one more before we go into the vehicle mode. Let's see. That's in the wrong spot. That's in the right spot. Okay. See, get another angle here. So that's how that looks right there. It's hard to see it, but my hands, you know, they both got weight to them, you know. So it's I'm kind of struggling holding just one. So yeah, this is what the airplane mode or jet plane mode looks like. And you could put the two projectiles on top here. You could just press these two buttons. You could shoot the projectile. And we have one more gimmick for the force chip, or the cyber planet key. I keep saying force chip, but and you just pop it in here, and these two things pop open. And once they pop open, I think they shoot the projectiles at the same time. I could be mistaken. I never used it. And it also takes batteries. I believe it takes two AA batteries, and it makes lights and makes more sounds than lights than anything. So yeah. So now we're gonna go into the Batmobile mode. That's what I like to call it. And it's pretty easy. It's very easy to get to because it's not that far. So you just take these two pieces that were on the side, bring them forward, bring it down like that. And you want to plug it into this hole right here. Like that. My canopy has moved too far back. I will fix that later. Matter of fact, let me see if I can fix it now. Okay, we're going to bring this piece down off this peg, bring it around. I'm going to take this peg, I'm going to bring it in, this piece right here, I'm going to just bring it in. So, you plug it into the side. Now the front is being stubborn. That's because it's made out of rubber and it doesn't want to. Hold on one second. I'm back. Finally fixed that piece. All right, so we're going to plug these two pieces in to the side. We're going to close this. I'm going to plug this on the other side. All right, I'm going to plug this on this side. I'm going to plug these two pieces together at the tip. These pieces on the side are done. This is plugged in. And bring this down a little bit, plug that back in to the side. And you can manage the feet any way you want. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the fins up. And there you go. You got your vehicle mode, aka the Batmobile. Very nice figure. I normally keep it in this mode. As for Galaxy Convoy, it's usually between the fire truck and the super mode. I normally have it displayed in. Now these things right here, you can have them down if you so choose. I like to keep them up, but you can have them down or up. I wish there was holes in here in the front hubcaps, like the back section. So yeah, really nice. Let me give you a comparison. Let's see. Let me just put that down. It does roll. I'll demonstrate that in a second. Gotta make some adjustments. Right. So here you have that. And the only thing I had was this in the back. And this is a G2 Megatron. We'll be reviewing him very soon. So you have that from the front. Got that from the side. Got that on the other side. You have that. Yeah. Now, as for mass, trying to keep it in the frame, much longer. The mass, much wider. Yeah. More weight on this side than this. So yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Now, one thing before I go is the booklet. This is the product placement booklet in which they advertise all of the figures. They have stopped doing these since, I don't know, I want to say, was it Cybertron the last time I've seen a booklet? But yeah, you go in here, it has all the figures in here. Like this is the one that is depicted on the back of the box. And you have Galaxy Convoy. You have all these, you know, the same things. You know, you have the gimmicks. You're showing out the gimmicks there. And you have these guys here. I think his name is Hot Shot, I believe, which is our version of Hot Rodimus or Hot Rod, something like that. And then you have, again, you have Megatron, you have Starscream. Now, this is the version that brought the Tetrajets back into full swing again. And I think this is Thundercracker right here. Not sure. Crumple Zone. Not sure who this person there is. Kind of forgot. And then you got the comic book. You know, little pictures and stuff like that. I do miss these things. I'm not sure why they stopped. And on the back we had Robot Masters, which is another short-lived series that came out in Japan. We never got it, and it opened up a whole new universe for these guys. So yeah, I do hope you enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't. It's okay, it's cool. If you have any comments, any questions, put it in the comment section. It's all right, I'll respond to them. It's not a problem. Now, originally, the Cybertron series was supposed to be connected to Armada, and Armada was supposed to be connected to Energon to have a broader story, to have the only, you know, have that connection. But they decided not to do that. They wanted to do something else. But the only common thing between the three series was Unicron. And Unicron, after Unicron's destruction, it created this immense black hole in which the Autobots was trying to seal up, and they couldn't, so they had to go searching for the Cyberplanet keys. And there you have it. That's pretty much the synopsis of that show. So again, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.